Hello, Leo. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lola. I'm here to do your love reading for July through August. These are mid-month readings. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more complete picture of what love has in store for you. So let's get started. I'm going to begin with the Whispers of Love Oracle deck so we can see what love messages the angels would like to bring forward for you. If you are looking for a general reading, Leo, those are up on my channel. There's a link in the description box below. I actually did a sneak peek into what the rest of the year has in store for you. So the whole next 6 months, so July and into December. But this is love, July, August. So let's see what we have for Leo. What are the love messages for Leo at this time? We have new love. Wow. And miracles and blessings. Amazing. So let's see here, Leo. This is the most direct love messages I've seen the angels bring forward so far. So we have miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. So always making sure, Leo, that you are seeing the glass half full. You're looking at life to the miracle and blessings that the universe wants to bring forward for you. So maybe this new blessing for you is the new love, but this says new love, embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects for spiritual growth. Now this is interesting because I haven't seen this card in a while, and I've almost forgotten that there is a work note to it. So the new love, this person that you could have been waiting for or looking for, could be in your workplace, or maybe they come into your work. So like, let's say if you work at a coffee shop and they're like regulars, they come in like every Thursday at 9 a.m. like on the dot. And maybe this is someone you're like, just have always looked at casually, but maybe you might need to take a little bit more deeper connection or look into. So keep your eyes open. Those of you, Leo, who are looking for new love, definitely think about maybe there is someone at work that you've had your eye on, and now the universe is saying like this might be time to go ahead and take that next step. For those of you in committed relationships and long term, I would just say that this is the message for you, and that like everything has its gift, and making sure that you are being grateful and knowing that the relationships that you're in has its own miracle and blessings. This could be also a new phase of love for those of you in relationships or who are currently in that new love phase, that you could be looking to embrace that opportunity to work more towards a spiritual growth. So again, I'm going to read this. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So what this means is that those of you in relationships, this could be a spiritual growth opportunity for you that you're already with a partner. But for those of you who are looking single, ready to mingle, this is an amazing card to get for lots of new love opportunities for you coming into this month or into this time frame, or whenever you see this reading. Let's see what your tarot messages are, Leo. What are the tarot messages for Leo in love? What do we have for Leo in love? What are the tarot messages for Leo in love? What do we have for you? Leo, what are Leo's tarot messages in love? I felt like there was another shuffle needed. All right, Leo, there we go. Okay, we have the Hierophant, amazing. The Eight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Wow. Okay, Leo, very intense reading here. You have two major arcana. We look at this kind of as a beginning, a middle, and an end of the time frame that you look at this. But overall, I'm just saying right here with the energy and what's coming with these miracle and blessings is there is a big focus on love and relationships for you at this time, and definitely within this next month. So bringing a lot forward for you, and especially with the Hierophant and the High Priestess. The Hierophant is a time of learning. So you could be that spiritual growth that was mentioned here. So whether it's someone new or in those current relationships, you really are digging deep and getting that deeper connection, but you're learning more about each other and getting to a point where you are moving forward and getting into this focus. This Eight of Pentacles is a focus on something big. So for those of you who are in a relationship, and I'll get to you singles here in a minute because there's multiple messages that are coming through. The Hierophant is looking at tradition, institutions. And so in love, it's really looking at how are these ways that we can learn from each other to have these deeper connections, and learning to get to what this big focus is, because this and the Eight of Pentacles is a time for you to focus on something, get your hard work to pay out and lay the groundwork for something strong. So again, looking at this for new love, this could be you really learning about each other and then setting that foundation that will lead into a prosperous future. Because then again, here that we get into the High Priestess, and I see the High Priestess here in this position to be coming out of the shadows. So they're kind of pulling back the drapes and they're actually coming into the water, into the flow. The High Priestess can also be sometimes kind of sitting in, going within and really looking deep within their own feelings. And I see that happening here already. And so when you get here to August and you're kind of getting through these motions and these actions and working through these steps, meeting this new person, learning more about them, and then really putting a focus on how do we want this relationship to be long term, you're starting to then bring this out. And that's when you start introducing them to the family and the friends. And that might be maybe the next step that you're looking at, is saying like, well, bringing this new love, that's exciting, amazing. We're learning more about each other here. We're going to focus on how we want to make this last for the long term, Leo. And then this is when you're starting to decide about how you want to bring that out into the public. Now, for those of you in those committed relationships, like I was kind of mentioning, this is that deeper connection that you're doing to learn more about each other. And you're starting to really plant a seed and focus on what is that future that we want for ourselves. So you can see the Eight of Pentacles, there are 7 other butterflies, and you've got all these wonderful ideas that you want for where you want your life to continue to lead, move towards. But you're having one big idea here, Leo. And it could just be like, hey, we want to start really saving and getting serious about buying a home together. That's going to be our focus. And that's where you start to sit and meet that focus. And then for you, you're really taking that time with your partner to think closely and deeply about how you want to make that happen. So really great messages here for everybody in love. So those looking, those in relationships, lots of great advice here that the universe is bringing forward. So let's see what we have for you, Leo, in the romance messages. What are Leo's romance messages for this time? What romance messages do we have for Leo? Okay. All right, Leo. We have worth waiting for and keep an open mind. So this is the best love reading I've seen so far, Leo, for sure. So we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, for sure. You've been waiting. This new love, divine timing, the universe is going to bring it forward for you. And this is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Definitely seeing that as we're, keep that in mind as we get into this new love and who might be coming towards you. They may have a different, they may come from a different background, a different culture. They could become a different age group. So some things to keep in mind for you, and thinking about that, like everything has a gift, and maybe seeing what that half full is for that person. And that may be your new love. Now, what's great about this these messages, these tarot messages, because you're getting that opportunity to learn about them. And then you're like, God, you thought that you were so different. But then as you start to learn more about them, you're like, oh, wow, I want a long-term future with this person, whoever this is. So love these love messages for you. This is incredible. Leo, let's see what we're just going to finish up what the Angel Answer Oracle deck has for you. So for those of you that brought a specific question or situation to the reading today, this is for you. So angels, what answers or guidance do you have for Leo for their question or situation that they brought to the reading today? What do we have for you, Leo? We have wait and success. Well, this goes perfect with what was the reading is, if you're looking at this for the reading, because worth waiting for and letting divine timing take its course, and then there'll be success. So definitely. And then for those of you looking at whatever your question or situation is, this is great advice for you, the universe and angels. I hope this was helpful for these answers to come forward for you. So, Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to see you again, and have a great month.